Hi guys, Autumn here. I am gonna introduce you to my new TBR game-ish thing. So I'm mostly just using a TBR jar, but the difference is that I am gonna use two six-sided dice, and each month I am gonna roll, and whatever it rolls is the amount of prompts I'm gonna pick. I have 60 in here. If you could think of any, I'll be more than happy to add some. And yeah, so each month I will roll the dice, and if I roll a double, then I am going to roll again and then add the first roll and the second roll up, and that's what I'll read, the amount of prompts. So let's see how many prompts I have to pick for the first month. Let's see how many prompts I have to pick for the month of December. And we have 6 and 4. So I need to pick 10 prompts for the month of December. Hello guys. I am here to pick 10 prompts. So let's pick the first. Well, I picked 2. That's fine. The first one is standalone. No, you can't really see it, but it says standalone. The second one is bought in. Okay, well, this one I meant, it says bought in 2021. Technically it's December, so I can't do this one yet. So I'm just gonna put this on the side and pick another one. And this says disability rep. Number 3, we have reread. Number 4, we have shelf 6. So for this one, I will be reading the 6th shelf on my bookshelf, which is this one right behind me. I have all of these books in an Excel sheet, and I will just use a random number generator, and it will pick the book I read for that. And then we have number 5, which is to read a sequel, and I just dropped it. Give me 1 second. Is read the sequel. Number 6, we have shelf number 2. So again, like shelf number 6, I'll pick a book off of this shelf. Number 7, well, I picked 7 and 8. We have big books, so read a book over 500 pages. And number 8 was shelf 1. So again, this shelf right here. Yeah, we're on number 9, right? Yeah. Last book in this series. And finally, number 10. We have bought in 2012. So for these ones that say bought in the year, it's going to be a Kindle book. I have a collection on my iPad, which each book I bought in that year. So I am just going to pick a book in that collection and read that. So that is my new TBR jar game. Hopefully this makes me read books I read or bought. Hopefully it does with the shelves little thing, and then the Kindle ones. So yeah, I will come back when I have what I plan on reading for each prompt. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So I'm back. I have all of the books I plan on reading, and then I have a few more that I would like to read again. See if I can manage reading in the month, which I should be able to. So yes, so I'm going to start with the two Kindle books I have. So the first one is in the collection bought in 2012, and that is going to be Lost and Found. Let me see if I could turn away the brightness. So you could see it. Is that better? Yes, ish. Lost and Found by Lori L. Otto. This is book one in the Lost and Found series. I don't know anything about this. It was free. I have the whole series. I have a lot of her books, and I've never read one of her books before. So yes, this is what I'm going with, and I'm excited. I think it's a new adult book. So that's what I'm going with for bought in 2012. And then for disability rep, I am going to go with Tall, Tattered, and Tempting by Tammy Faulkner, maybe. This is book one in the Reed Brothers. Again, I don't know too much about this, but this is on, I looked up for disabilities on Goodreads, and this one came up. So yes, I'm excited to read this. And those are the two Kindle books I have. So now on to the physical books I have. So the book I picked for standalone was Back to You This Christmas by S.L. Sterling. This is the first book by by this author that I am going to read. This I got last year in the Romance Reveal book box for December. So I'd like to read it. It's a Christmas book. It's fairly short, and yeah, and it's a really pretty cover. So there's that. For big book, I was supposed to read this in the month of November and did not, so I'm going to count it on here, which is A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is book 2 in the Blood and Ash series, and it's 600 and something pages. I have this on audio, so yes, I'm counting this. For reread, I have The Air He Breathes by Brittany C. Jerry. This is book 1 in the Element series. I have this on audio. I read this 2, 3 something years ago. I don't remember when I read this, but I did read it. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars, I'm pretty sure. So yes, I'm excited to go back in this series and finish it. Then for sequel, I picked The Silent Waters by Brittany C. Cherry. This is the 3rd book in the Element series. Again, I have this on audio, I have it on Kindle, and I have it physically, and it's signed. I don't know what much else this series is about, other than I know it's relatively sad. Like, these books are heavy. So then the next one I'm going to show you, I sort of cheated a little bit because this was actually the book that shelf 2, which I'll insert clips, you'll see, picked, but this is the 4th book in that series, so I'm using it for last book in a series, which is The Gravity of Us. But if I read it this month, I don't think that's really cheating because I haven't read the other 2 books in front of this book before. So if I count it for this one, I will read it. As I said, this is book 4 in The Gravity of Us, or this is book 4 in the Element series by Brittany C. Cherry. This is The Gravity of Us. I know that I think this is a lot of people's favorite in this series. I'm pretty sure these are standalone in a series, but I like to read my books in order. If it says it's like book 4, I'm reading it in order. So yes, I have this on audio. And then for shelf 2, which as I said, it picked The Gravity of Us, but I have not read this one, so I'm gonna use this, and that is The Fire Between High and Low. This is book 2 in the Element series. So if I finish the series this month, I'm counting it because it counts. So yes, I again have this on audio. I don't know anything about it. Then for shelf number 1, which I will insert a clip, and you'll find out that I picked, the random number generator picked Sex Material by Victoria Ashley. I'm excited. I have this on audio, or do I have this one on audio? I might have this one on audio. I know I have, I'm pretty sure I have this one on audio. If I don't, then I might get it. But I'm excited to read this. I read one earlier, book by her earlier this year and really enjoyed it. So yes. And then lastly, shelf number 6, which I'll insert a clip, and you'll see it picked Blue Bayou by Jiffy Kate, and this is the first book by her that I've read. This is also a Romance Reveal book box, and I should mention this one is 2. So I'm getting 3 of those finished. And I'm gonna briefly mention the other books I would like to read. So we have Tangled Up in Christmas by Lisa Ray Jones. This has 2 books in one. Then I would like to read Dreammaker by Kristen Ashley. This is book 1 in the Dream Team series. Book 2 comes out in December. And then I would like to read the Bear Paw Resort series by Cambria Herbert. So we have Blizzard, Frostbite, Sub-Zero, and hashtag vacay, which is this crossover between her hashtag series and the Bear Paw Resort. So yes, I would like to read all of those books plus any new releases. December looks pretty good. Hopefully I explained all the rules. If you have any questions, have them down below. I'll answer them, and leave any prompts or anything you think I should add. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Here is my Excel sheet. So I'm on shelf number 1, and shelf number 1 has 39 books. So what I'm gonna do is go to a random number generator and type in 39, and then it's number 33. So go back to my Excel sheet, go down to 33, and it is Sex Material by Victoria Ashley. We're going to do that same thing for shelf number 2, and shelf number 2 has 40. So we're going to use the random number generator. Go up 1 and generate, and it's number 38. And go back to my spreadsheet. And number 38 is The Gravity of Us by Brittany C. Cherry, but that is the final book in that series, which I think can be read as standalones, but I like to read them in order. So what I think I'm going to do is read The Fire Between High and Low, and then see, I have them right here. Read The Fire Between High and Low and use The Gravity of Us for another prompt that I have, and then that way I'm still picking that one just out of order. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Shelf number 6 has 36 books, so we are gonna go to the random number generator and put 36 in here and generate, and it's number 12. And number 12 is Blue Bayou by Jiffy Kate. So this is my bought in 2012 collection on my iPad. So I'm just gonna scroll through and see what interests me. I should mention, not all of these I bought. A lot of these were probably free. Oh. Sorry, I'm not saying anything. I'm just looking. Well, I've read some of these. Some of these are like my favorite books that I've read. Is this the first? Oh, I'm downloading it. If this is the first one in this series, I may go with this one. But I don't think that is. Let's see. Yeah, this is book 3. I'll come back when I know. Oh wait, is this book? This one might be book 1. It is. Okay, this is what I'm going to go with. Lost and Found by Lori L. Alter. Yeah, it came out in 2011, but I got it in 2012. I'm pretty sure this was free. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for Bought in 2012.